guys, welcome back to Buttons and Bows. So today I've got a foundation review for you. I've done a L'Oreal one as well, but I'm not sure which order they're going to go up in. But if you like foundation reviews, then there should be a couple to choose from on my channel. So today the foundation I'm going to be talking about is the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation. I feel like they've repackaged this a little bit, like the labelling looks slightly different. I'm not sure about the formula. I don't know if they've reformulated it because I never had the old one, but I just feel like this used to be slightly different. Correct me if I'm wrong. There is also a concealer to this as well that I don't have with me, but I know it is available in Boots and Superdrug. Mine was from Superdrug, but I know they do stock this in Boots as well. The reason that prompted this foundation buy is basically I went on holiday about a month ago. I came back really brown, probably one of the browns I've been in a long time, and so all my other foundations, even the ones that I use for fake tanning, they weren't quite right. They either had a bit of a pink undertone, they were either still too light, or they just didn't quite look right. Some of them were quite orange, which obviously with fake tan sometimes that blends in, and I found that this was one that was quite affordable because obviously just wanted to try something different. If I didn't like it, I didn't want to waste loads of money, but this was really affordable. I'll leave the link to it down below, obviously in the down bar like always. And when I tested it out, I did the kind of cheekbone, no, that's your cheekbone, your jawbone to neck thing, and this was even was this last week before, so it was the colour when I obviously bought it is fading, but I still really like this, so I thought I would talk to you about it. Carry on watching if you would like to know a bit more about the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation. So I'm just going to apply the foundation with a Real Techniques buffing brush. Apply this however you normally apply your foundation. Fingers, sponge, stipple brush, anything like that. Obviously I don't have anything on my face at the moment. This foundation is really nice and dewy. It reminds me of a little bit like the, what's it called, the Lasting Finish foundation from Rimmel, but this is just the dewy version. So this will be really nice, even into spring, summer. For those of you that like your dewy skin. Goes on really nicely, it blends really nicely into the skin. I'd say this is a medium foundation coverage because you can see it's kind of blurred out a few imperfections, but you can still see that it's not perfect base, which I quite like. I don't ever like too full coverage foundations, only for certain occasions. Show you a bit closer. Don't know if you can really see the nice healthy glow that's coming from it. This is really nice. If you like matte foundations, this is really not the one for you. In terms of packaging, as you see, this has got the blue kind of slanted lid like other Rimmel foundations. It also has a pump, so it reminds me a bit dirty after she used it. It does have the pump, which is really nice. 30ml, which is kind of like a standard foundation. SPF 20. It says invisible coverage, visibly perfected skin. Not perfect, but very good to the coverage that I like. But you can use this day or evening, I would say. Makes your skin look really nice and really healthy without looking too overdone, I think. And this is 24-hour moisture hydration, so really great for dry skin, and then pore blurring effect. So I agree, it does kind of blur everything and make them not as obvious as previous. I've just popped on the rest of my makeup, so hopefully you can see how it would look kind of after everything's finished. I am really impressed with this foundation. For a drugstore foundation, I think this is really great. I've been wearing this probably about a week now, and it's really great. It lasts, for such a hydration foundation, I think it lasts quite well. Probably lasts about what I powder, but probably about 5 hours before you have to really do anything to it. If you were going to use a primer or a lasting kind of finishing spray, you could probably get a few more hours out of that as well, to about 8. So I can actually wear this to work and still feel comfortable that come lunchtime I'm not going to look like an oily mess, because how it more fades. But obviously if you do have oily skin, then a good powder or kind of blotting sheets I would advise. Mine is in the shade 203 True Nude. So yeah, I think for a foundation I'm actually really pleasantly surprised. They do have a concealer as well that I'm actually now thinking about picking up. The only thing that I would say as well, it's still, so this has been on, I don't know, it should have really sunk in by the time this has been on. It does still feel a little bit tacky. But where I've powdered, it seems fine. I've just hit myself in the head. Where I've powdered, it seems fine just on its own. So I would definitely recommend, like I've used the Healthy Balance powder by Bourjois, because this leaves a really nice natural finish. It's not overly matte or overly powdery, so you can still get that dewy, healthy look from the foundation. As I say, a really good one is SPF 20. So absolutely perfect for the daytime. Again, I think this would be amazing for the summertime as well. So all round good foundation. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more foundation reviews and how they apply to the skin, then let me know. And please remember to give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye.